Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
All right, everyone. So Eddie Hearn has given a little bit more clarification on the situation surrounding Dillian Whyte, because obviously a lot of people are saying what's happening with the B sample, blah, blah, blah. But as I said to you guys once before, there's a bit more to it than just a B sample. But either way, we're getting to what Eddie Hearn had to say regarding Dillian Whyte's situation. We're currently waiting for the entire process to be resolved, not just for a B sample to come back. He explained everything is confidential until UKAD issue a full public statement. That's what Eddie Hearn had to say. Now, as I said to you guys before, it's more than just a case of do the B sample and then that's it. There's a whole lot of bag of nuggets in this one, because there's so many things, which is why Dillian Whyte's got lawyers on it as well, because they have to clear Dillian Whyte's name. Because if the B sample comes back clear, whatever, there's going to be people out there who are saying things like, oh, Eddie Hearn paid off UKAD, the British Box Border Control, and they sorted it out, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's about restoring any form of damage that may have been caused to Dillian Whyte unfairly, because as we know, anything that happens with UKAD, the British Box Border Control, is confidential. So you and me, we should know about any of this situation right now, but fact is, we know something happened. We don't know exactly what's happened outside of this Thomas Hauser releasing this story. Okay, which apparently a lot of it is actually factually incorrect. So first of all, how did he get that information? All these kind of things need to be investigated. So the whole point is for Dillian Whyte to not just clear the B sample, but for a whole lot more to clear his name. So it's without a shadow of a doubt, he'd done nothing wrong. Because there's too many people out there right now who's going with the article, who's saying because his investigations, then that means he's guilty. They're covering something up, they're stalling time, whatever it may be. Now, Dillian Whyte would love nothing more than to release a statement himself. You know Dillian Whyte, he's been on the channel several times, and he will tell you anything. He will ask any question, and he'll give an honest opinion. Even if you don't like his opinion, he will still give it, all right, because that's what he believes in. And him having to hold back things, trust me, it's probably killing him, to be honest. He just wants to come out and say, this is what happened, and blah, 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 blah. But he can't. He's just not allowed, due to the legalities of this case. He's keeping within his deal, which is UKAD British Box Border Control is confidential, plus he's got lawyers, plus there's other things working on behind the scenes. So for anybody who's saying, where's the B sample? We just want the B sample. That's just a small part of it, okay? There may not even be a need for a B sample, okay? So, because as I said before, the only fact that we know about this case is that we don't know all the facts. That's the only fact that we know. So either way, I guess people just have to be a bit more patient. All things will come out in the wash at some point, hopefully sooner rather than later. For me, I just want to see Dillian Whyte cleared and moving on with his career. And hopefully the WBC issue a full apology for removing Dillian Whyte as their interim and mandatory challenger for the WBC heavyweight title ahead of schedule, really, ahead of any kind of evidence. They've made him look guilty. Whether they intentionally did it or not, that's what they've done. They should have held off everything until everything was sorted out. Same with the WBO, same with the WBA, and whoever else. And of course, boxing scene and Thomas Hauser have a lot to answer for as well. Either way, as I said, all things will come out in the wash in the end. That's what's going on. Eddie Hearn said there's a lot more to it than just waiting for a B sample. Anyway, drop your thoughts below about it. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next one.